2014 when I took my first welding class. It was an adventure trying to get there, definitely. Um, I mean, I did that. Did really good in school. Got hit by a dump truck. Hey, now pick that up and throw that on that scissor lift, please. Uh, so hit by a dump truck. Almost failed school. Stayed out of school for like 2 weeks. Um, um, yeah. So stayed out of school for like 2 weeks, and then I passed, and here I am. No, but I was gonna just work regular, and then I met this guy I talked to. Actually, I met him twice. Met him my first time welding, and then my second time at my second welding job that I did. He was talking to me about opening a business. And I was thinking about it, I was talking about it for years before I actually started. I didn't start actually make the leeway and foot to go do it was back in 2017. Um, but yeah, I've been talking about it for years, talking about, I know that guy was like, dang, this dude is like, he's a pretty cool guy. He showed me how to do some welds and stuff. Um, and then of course, oh, and before that, my dad was telling me, he's like, yeah, you should try it. So while I was doing that job, I think my first welding job was a John boat. Boy, I didn't know what I was doing. I pulled it home in the C10 over there, and yeah, I was TIG welding it, but then I realized the John boat had a lot of like what do you call that? Like a lot of trash in the aluminum. So then I ended up doing spool gun. I did that. No, did I do? Yeah, I did spool gun, and I did TIG welding on it. Or no, it might have been just TIG welding, but that was rough. It floated. It didn't leak. That was my first welding job. TIG welding, aluminum, John boat, nasty metal. Oh my goodness, I would never do that again. Actually, I did. But so that was like my first job, and then I was like, I liked it. I was like, dang, this is great. Built my first table. Got laid off. Really started going 100% in. Me and my dad went in on a building. I bought my first expensive welding machine. I started out with a Harbor Freight Chicago Electric stick welder, and then I end up with a Everlast Power I Make 275S. Um, Actually, I went through a flux core, and then build a pole to slide down through an engine hoist with two pieces of angle welded together. Boy, that was some ugly welds back then. Oh my goodness, I wish I had a picture. Um, then I redid it with a stick welder. My dad was like, "Yeah, I trust it. You're good. You're good. I trust it." Hey, how you doing, May K 4Q? How you doing? Are you outside? Yeah, I'm outside. Yeah. Hi. Uh, yeah, I'm outside right now in the shop. Well, in my soon-to-be, hopefully completed shop. Took me a while. Ella Darvis, this. How are you? Hey, I'm doing pretty good. Great day to be outside, I guess. Really great day. Started the night. I think I got out of work at like 6 o'clock. Doing pretty well, actually. How's everybody else doing? Now I try to read your comments on the live. Putting my belt on right now. I had to fix it. But yeah, so I started welding back in 2014. Started my business in 2017. So there's two different routes you can go with doing a welding business. Many different routes. I know a buddy of mine, he quit his job. He's doing it full time. Me, on the other hand, I got my daughter in the background. So I chose to go a different route. I chose to still work, and then uh, yeah, work and do welding on the side. I mean, I've done plenty of jobs, but it's not enough to keep me going. So I'm trying to go. Hey, how you doing, Ella Darvis? I think Darvis. How you doing? Hi. Say hi. Said hi. Hi. Um. So yeah. How are you doing? Um. But I'll see what else was I saying. Yeah. So I started that. Uh. welding for a hot minute actually. Did a lot of stuff. Check out videos. Did a lot of cool stuff. Since I've been welding for a long time, 14 years, boy, that's a long time. Mm. Been doing it for a long time, definitely. But yeah, built the shop by myself with my brother. I think I tried to set 2 columns for this. These columns are 3x3, quarter inch. It took me 4 hours to set 2 columns by myself. They're at 15 foot tall. Um, and then I called my brother over. I was like, "Hey man, you want to help me out?" He's like, "Yeah." It took us 30 minutes to set 7 columns. It took me way too long to set 2 columns. I almost got hurt really bad too, because I like had the column on my shoulder and I was trying to hold it still, pick it up, and balance 16-foot tall columns and set them on top of the studs, which the studs are encased now in these tubes. So I don't even know if I can find y'all. Oh, here we go, right here. So this is the one. This is the one that took me out almost. All right. So you see them studs right there? See those? So I had to balance and put the plate in there. And I was like, and I had a drill in one hand and I had a column on the other hand. I was like, oh, I was like, hold it down. And drilled it. And then tighten it up. I had to pray too. I was like, oh boy, Lord help me. Give me strength. I was getting weak and tired. Then I called my brother. He's like, yeah, I'll help you out. Boop, boop, boop. Set it up. He actually helped me set up every angle in the shop across the wall. He helped me. I even let him weld a little bit. Now the roof, I put way too many angle in the roof. Way too many. It wasn't supposed to be that many. Wasn't supposed to be that many angle. But I look at it more support. My dad helped me put the roof on. I'm afraid of heights, but I built this whole 15 by, it was a 20 by 20, but it's like 15 high, no, 14 high to 13 in the back. Yeah, I built this whole shop off of a scissor lift, which is not that one, but I had rented one from work and I acquired these 2 items. But yeah, it was pretty scary. Yeah, and then I started getting comfortable with it. I set everything up with the scissor lift. Like I put the tubes on there, the angle, clamped each one, welded. Boy, it took a lot of time. I broke ground in 2020, I think. And then I designed my shop, sent plans in. Oh boy, your shoes are dirty. You need to go put on some other shoes. Go find your other shoes out of the house. Because you got to wear those to school, Trinity. Oh, all right, y'all. Come on, Trent. Got somebody pick up a barrel. Got somebody to pick up a barrel. Got somebody to pick up a barrel. A barrel. All right, y'all. I'll be back.